JustHitSquare here, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to click on this video and give it a few minutes of your time. If not all of it, that'd be greatly appreciated. And before we get started, if you can give this video a thumbs up, it really helps my channel out. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing if you like what you see, and turn notifications on so you never miss another one of my videos. Other than that, guys, let's get to it. In the background, you're going to be seeing Need for Speed Payback gameplay, but that's not what I'm going to be talking about, guys. Just thought I'd be showing you something a little bit different than what I normally do. I normally play Destiny 2 or Fortnite, and I have had Need for Speed Payback on my channel before, but there's only one video that I do remember, and you know, it's just showing how to do this with that. But anyways, what we're going to do is just show you a little drifting and how stupid I am on this game. But anyways, guys, what we're going to do is get into this video right here and right now. Now, before we get started, hopefully nobody gets butt hurt. I wear my thoughts into my tongue, and sorry, I will try to keep all the cursing down. If I do, you can just talk in the comments about what you want to say. It's what I love to hear in the comments, what your opinions is. But anyways, this is just solely my opinion, so hopefully I don't step on too many toes. But anyways, what we're going to talk about today is about, should games be completed when they release? And by that is because what I did is I went across some videos that I normally are across some developers that I watch on YouTube and YouTube creators, and I come across one that I normally watch, and he was saying that he does believe that games should be completed when they do release. And I watched the whole 20 or 30 minute long video, and I just still could not get on his side. Now, I know what his points was about why he felt that way and stuff like that, but let's go ahead and give you my opinion on this. And you tell me in the comments, do you think games should be complete when they do release? Now, I don't believe that they should be completed when they release. And by completed, I mean, you know, season passes and pretty much everything that the developer is going to be putting inside the game. Okay? That's my way of saying that the game is complete. Now, one way or another down the road, the developer will stop putting content into a video game. And when they do, they consider that game to be complete. And the game we're talking about in, you know, coincidence or in the reference of what I was watching from the guy was The Division. And 1.8 apparently brought this game back with like flying colors. And I do play the game. I have played the game. I do own it, but I played the game at 1.8 for like a day, and then I was like, you know what, I'm putting it back down because I already talked why I didn't play that game anymore. But I may pick it up again. But here's the thing, guys. There is a lot of content that's been added over the course of time. Been out for like what, a year or two. And the thing about it is that, you know, I just don't agree with this man's, you know, way of thinking. Like I said, I believe when a game is complete, that means when they stop doing anything for it. And he believes that the game should be complete, or any game should be complete for that matter of fact, once it's released. Well, let me tell you the downfall of why games should not be completed when they release, and let me tell you why they're not complete when they release. Now, the reason why, first off, the reason why they are complete or not complete when they release is simple. They have vision for the game to keep it going, and by that they have a season pass. Most of the time people will, and a lot of times it's free updates and, you know, things like that. But the developer needs money in order to keep bringing content. There is workers that is working on the game. There is graphic designers, there is art, and I mean, they're all kind of different names for these jobs and things like that that has to be behind the scenes that's doing the work and stuff like that. But they all have to be paid, and they can't get paid for just like if a month down the road this game stops selling as much, or if a game stops selling, or if it's been out a year and you may sell 1,000 copies in a year. I mean, shit, at $60 a pop, that ain't gonna be enough to support the developer and all the people that's actually working on it, you know. So yeah, that's that point. Now that's the reason why, you know, there should not be completed. It should not be completed any game because, you know, if it was, let's just put it this way, if a game was complete when it released, what else would you do after you got bored of it? What else? That's the reason why season passes are introduced. Okay, to keep us back on the game, to keep us coming back so the game does not die. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Now, the game being released, being completed, then you would probably play the game for about 3 to 4 months, maybe 6 months at the tops, just depending on what kind of game it is. And then you put it down. Well, I don't know about you, but they don't usually put sequels out but every, what, 3 years, 2 or 3 years. Some of them puts them out every year, but that's the games that don't have enough content to keep somebody busy, or a 5-year-old keep them occupied for a day. So I like my games that come out every 2 or 3 years. It gives the developer enough time to make the game, make it polished, and all these things. Now, as far as people can argue in the comment, well, is that your thoughts on a completed game? Okay, I'll tell you, a completed game is simple. It is a game that the developer does not work on anymore. Okay, now a not completed game is a game that they have a vision for in the long run to make extra money on and keep bringing back or bringing content and all these things. And that's my thoughts on that. Now, I know I do slow down right here, but I'd love to know your comments in, you know, what you think about the whole situation. And I've gotten a little tongue tied over it because it's like a touchy situation with me. I mean, I've been in the gaming industry for a long time, as far as the gaming, you know, scene for a long time. I'm in my 30s and I've been playing games for a long time. And some people, oh, you're old as dirt. Yeah, whenever I fart, dirt comes out or dust comes out. You know, well, but that's the thing. You know, that means I got a very strong opinion on this, and I kind of been around the block a couple times to know what I think, or what, you know, right and wrong is most of the times on things. And you know, you've got some people that just want everything handed to them. You got some people that is willing to wait. I'm one of those people that's willing to wait to make a game better, and that's just the way I am. And a lot of people want it all at once, and they want all the content at once. I'm not one of those people. I'm willing to wait to give the game the benefit of the doubt. That's why there's so many games out here. That's why there's so many developers. I mean, do you think for 1 second that a developer wanted you to stay on their game 24/7? Well, they may, but there's no game in the world that with and not get bored at some point in time, because if they didn't bring content out for you to keep doing, then you'd get bored as shit. And that's just all there is to it. You'd be reaching a max level, or you'd have all the cars, or whatever kind of game it is. But anyways, guys, I know I rambled and rambled on, but tell me in the comments, what's your thoughts on, do you think games need to be completed when they release? You think season passes need to be gone and they just need to give you everything for free? I mean, do you not really care about the developers enough? You know, it takes usually, what, 3 years to make a good, decent game, and you know, and during those years, you know, keep bringing out content to charge us to help them keep development costs going, and keep paying the people that works for them to make the game, and or make the new games that they're making, and stuff like that. I mean, what is your sole opinion in the comments? I'd love to know. And I know this is a video that, you know, on a topic that I've never really touched upon, but I'd really love to know, you know, what you guys think. But anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy the video. This has been JustHitSquare, and until next time, guys, I'll see you later.